Hey, welcome to Craft Central Designs. My name is Dwynn. Today I'm going to share with you how I made this very cute, very colorful Easter decor piece that you could place on a door or perhaps a wall space. This was very fun to make, very easy to make, and very inexpensive, using mostly Dollar Tree items. Welcome back if you're a current subscriber, and if not, I hope you will consider subscribing. Okay, let's get busy making this very cute, very colorful Easter decor piece. Okay, let's look at the items that we need to make this Easter decor piece. This gnome I got from Hobby Lobby, but they have something equally as cute and same size at the Dollar Tree. All you have to do is place your own craft sticks on the bottom. I'll show you how to do that in a few minutes. Of course, I have an assortment of ribbons. We're going to make a beautiful bow to go on this piece, and those three right there that you're looking at were from Dollar Tree. Okay, we're going to use 3 different colors of Deco mesh. They did not have white at Dollar Tree, so I had to use substitute with one from Hobby Lobby. We're going to use pink and orchid and white. You need pipe cleaners and a pair of scissors. Here is the gnome that I picked up at Dollar Tree. This is very, very cute, perhaps even cuter than the one I actually used. And all you need is some craft sticks, or you could cut a dowel and place 3 of those wood pieces or your dowel below. You just attach it with some hot glue. I'll show you how to do that in a few minutes. This is what we're going to place our Deco mesh on, so we have to have something to attach it to. So craft sticks or a dowel work just fine. We're going to create some bundles, and I call these coils, and we're going to create 3 different colors in each bundle. These are going to go on the sticks to create a bed of Deco mesh, if you will, or a field of Deco mesh. Looks like the gnome is actually, to me, standing in a field of Deco mesh. I really like that. Okay, so we're just going to roll up our 12-inch pieces of Deco mesh. I place them between my fingers, but if you want to clip them as you go, that works as well. We're going to place each of the 3 colors in the bundle, and we're going to use a pipe cleaner to attach them together. All together, I use 14 bundles. Okay. So next, we're going to paint the sticks. Now, this actually is optional. Whenever I think there's a potential to see a wreath frame or whatever it is I'm attaching the Deco mesh to through the Deco mesh once my piece is finished, I always want to be sure that it's a coordinated color. So I thought, just to be safe, I'm just going to paint these. So I just used a Waverly chalk paint to paint them white. And I painted all 3 sticks just on the front and the sides. And here we have our Dollar Tree ribbon. 3 colors we're going to use here. So we're going to do a mixed ribbon bow. This smaller, more narrow ribbon I just used to put a little bow on the gnome hat. You'll see that later on in the video. All right, so we're going to make a mixed ribbon bow. Now, I made a tutorial video on that. It would be a great idea if you would watch it, because it's done very slow and methodical, so you can really grasp the technique of making bows the way I do. But firstly, we're going to create the base of the bow, and it's going to be 3 loops on each side. Watch as I turn the ribbon over, twist it, and it put it between my fingers, my index finger and my thumb, and I'm going to create 3 loops on each side. keeping a nice tight hold in the middle to secure those loops as I make the bow. 3 on each side. I'm pointing that out to you. Okay, and we're going to use a pipe cleaner. What would we do without pipe cleaners? My gosh, I would be lost. Okay, so you twist it in the back. Now our loops are all secure. Again, watch the videos. I have 2 actually. One, just a basic one, how to make a bow, and then how to make a mixed ribbon bow. That's what we're doing here right now. Okay, and this is a different ribbon. You know I love mixing patterns and color. It adds so much visual interest to a bow and to a piece. So I'm going to pinch that first loop between my index and my index finger and my thumb. This one's going to be a 2-loop bow, and the loops are slightly smaller. This is the piece that's going to go on the very top of my mixed ribbon bow. So I want it just a little bit smaller than the other loops. You'll get used to eyeballing your loops and being able to just make your bow without having to think about how many inches each loop is. It will soon become second nature. Now I want to put an egg in the middle, but I realized that the Dollar Tree eggs, those were Dollar Tree eggs, by the way, they just didn't match. And you know, I always say there's 1,000 shades of pink in the world, and that pink just did not go with that ribbon. So I'm going to find another egg to put in the center of that bow, because that's how I want to finish it off. All right, so I have 2 loops on each side, using my standard technique that I use for bow making. I angle my tails. I don't dovetail. And now I'm trying a purple or an orchid egg, and guess what? That didn't match either. Wrong shade. So now we're going to do the orchid ribbon. Now you can see this is very sheer, so you're not going to get this same color impact that you would if you had a more solid fabric bow, but we're going to use it anyway. And you'll realize that as I make this bow, the more my loops press up against each other, the more solid the color becomes. So I still felt it was a good choice for this bow. I'm putting 3 loops on each side of this bow. So it's 6 loops altogether, of course. See how I hold it firm in the middle with my thumb and my index finger. And we have a pipe cleaner, which we're going to wrap around. Again, watch the video. This isn't a bow tutorial, but I always hope that you'll pick up a little bit of my technique every time you see me make a bow, even though I'm not going into great detail about how I'm doing it, but I'm showing you. Okay, so we're going to take that orchid section of the bow and place it right on top of the base of the bow, which is the first ribbon that I used. I pull it snug, wrap the pipe cleaners around the back, and give it a twist. Now you can see the orchid in that ribbon a little bit better when it's placed up against other ribbons, and even against its own itself, if that makes any sense at all. And I separate my tails, and now we're going to take that last piece. Now notice that all my tails are going the same direction. Okay, don't make the mistake of putting your bows together and having your tails out of alignment, okay? So you're going to place this on there just like you did the other one. Bring those pipe cleaner tails around the back, pull it real snug, and give it a twist. And now you have a very pretty Easter bow. This is going to look beautiful on the Gnome Decor piece. I'm straightening out my bows a little bit. Sorry, my hand is a little bit out of frame there. And we're going to cut our tails. Now, you'll notice later when you look at the piece that I like to take the tails, the point of my tails, and kind of curl them this way and that way. On a cute piece like this, it really adds a cute touch. You'll see what I mean when you see the finished product. I cut my tails at different lengths. All right, there we go. We have a beautiful Easter bow. I have all of my Deco mesh bundles all prepped and ready to go. You can see that in the on the table there. All right, so once again, I'm looking for the right color egg to put in the middle. And there I go with that pink egg again. I guess I didn't believe it the first time, so I had to try it again. And it still is the wrong color, so just like it was the first time. But anyway, I kept trying. All right, this is a little narrow ribbon that I'm going to use for a little bow just to put on the hat of the gnome. I thought that would be a nice, cute touch. That's a very cute little bunny ribbon. I believe I got that at Hobby Lobby, but they have some very cute narrow ribbon at Dollar Tree as well, so won't be any problem to find that there. They still have quite a bit of Easter supplies. I noticed. I was just there yesterday, which was the 15th. And that's where it's going to go, right there on the hat. Super cute. Okay, let's get this gnome ready to go. Clip off the tag. I left a little burlap hanger on the top. I thought that was fine. All right, now we're going to take the popsicle sticks that are now dry after painting. Popsicle sticks, craft sticks, you can call them what you like. To me, it looks like a big fat popsicle stick. But anyway, we're going to put a little bit of glue on there and press it down to the back of the gnome. Now be careful that you keep it inside the line of the foot there. You don't want your sticks sticking out past the gnome, if that makes any sense. And we're going to glue on the other stick. Now what these sticks are going to do is provide a place for us to attach our Deco mesh. And again, the idea is to look like the gnome is to me standing in a field of Deco mesh. That's the idea. All right, so let's get ready to attach the Deco mesh to the gnome sticks. Showing you the cute little ribbon there again. All right, so our bundles are all prepared. Now it's time to start attaching them. Here's the eggs that I'm going to use on the gnome. I got these at Hobby Lobby, but let me tell you, it is not hard to find eggs at Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby or Michael's or wherever you like to buy your crafts. You can paint those eggs very easily. You can put polka dots on them. You can stripe them by using painter's tape. And you can make them whatever color you want or need to. Those I got lucky, and they just happen to be the right color. I go to Home Goods sometimes to find fun pieces to use on some of my seasonal decor. All right, so what we're going to do is attach the first bundle to the gnome. Now, first thing I do is glue it down. And then I push my pipe cleaners that I use to attach the coils, and I bring them around back, and I'm going to twist those on the back side, and that will be a double attachment for them. Not that this gnome is going to be seeing that much action that we have to have it so incredibly stable and secure, but I do it just to make sure it stays together well. So I use a dab of hot glue, and first I adhere it to the front, to the stick. And after that dries, I turn it over and see my pipe cleaners are right back there waiting to be twisted. See? So I start from the top and I work my way down. Now I'm going to the side. I just banged my phone there, sorry. And I hold that down and look at it as you go, as way it's the loops, the coils are positioned. See if it's the way you like it. Bring your pipe cleaner around the back. See how I'm doing that? You could, if you wanted to, just glue on all of the bundles, and then after you're finished, you could go to the back and just pull everything through and twist it. It's up to you, however you like to do it. Now, I like my Deco mesh all nice and snug up against each other, if you will. So we don't want to see the sticks if we don't have to. So now the shape that this piece is going to take on is a bit of a U shape. Notice how across the top it's more of a straight line. And then what I would like to accomplish in this piece is to create a U shape. That's where we have the long stick down the middle and the two little bit shorter ones on each side. Notice, see how I push the Deco mesh up there? Get a good nice adherence with the hot glue. I like to not have any spaces, just like my wreaths. I don't like spaces on anything I do Deco mesh on. So I'm continuing to add all of my Deco mesh bundles. Now we're going to look at it and see where we're missing something. And I see on the side there, on each side, it looks like I need a bundle. See that little space there? So you want to eyeball your piece, see what looks right. Now I'm going to add a piece right there where I'm pointing my finger on each side. And then I will have that nice elongated U that I would like to see on this piece. So pretty, the colors, huh? Okay, now we're going to attach that beautiful bow. Now what you're going to do is, oh, wait a minute, there's that egg. The eggs that I got at Home Goods, there was a yellow egg in there, and I finally found an egg that's the color that I needed, and it picks up all that yellow in the bow. I was very happy to discover that. Now we're going to take that bow and press it right down in there. Now that's also going to be attached to the outside wood piece. So I did that, brought those pipe cleaners around the back, gave it a nice good twist, and now it's all attached to my piece. Notice that I put it on the upper right hand side. You don't want it right in the middle because that will cover up too much of the gnome. So you want it just a little bit off center and off to the side and more toward the top. Now I'm going to put that yellow egg right in the middle there. Oh my gosh, that was a match for sure. Very beautiful. But if you could create your own eggs. I mean, if you could find the eggs, it's very easy to paint your own eggs. All you have to do is take a piece of painter's tape, make a loop, stick it to your table, pop the egg on top, and just paint it. It holds the egg for you. It's very easy. And I also noticed this egg, I was very excited, was the same green as in the bow. That was a great find. All right, so just place your eggs on your gnome piece where you like them. And there's that bow again. I keep wanting to show you that. And look, we have the eggs on the piece. We have the bow on the hat. The beautiful bow on the piece with a big, beautiful yellow egg. And here we have it. Very easy, very beautiful gnome standing in a field of Deco mesh. Okay, if you like what you see on my channel, please subscribe. And until next time, take care.